Hello everyone, my name is Val and I'm here to share with you my experience studying abroad and how I went about doing so and some tips and tricks I learned along the way. So here's what I'll be going over. The reason why I went to study in Korea, how I got the chance, some budgeting, sources I found helpful, and some overall suggestions. So to begin, why did I choose Korea? I've always been drawn to Asian culture through their food, architecture, music, and media. Um, I love the I love to eat, and I'm also a K-pop fan, of course. So that's what drew me to South Korea. How I could afford to go, or basically who I owe it all to. I really owe it to the Gilman Scholarship Program. If you're planning to study abroad, I highly recommend looking into the Gilman Scholarship. If you're an American citizen currently enrolled as a undergraduate student at an accredited institution and you are currently receiving a federal Pell Grant for your school, you are eligible for the scholarship. I'll link the website below if you want to learn more. They gave me $3,000 for my trip, which basically covered my plane ticket and a little bit of my tuition and books and stuff. But they can award up to $8,000, which is incredible. So highly, highly recommend looking into them. Also, my campus offers a global advisors and scholar advisors. The scholar advisors helped me with my essays in the application for Gilman, and the global advisors helped me get in contact with those who have already been studied, like have gone study abroad and have been to Korea, and so I got to make personal connections through the help of my campus. So I also recommend looking into the programs that your institution may have that may help you with traveling abroad. So, how I got there, um, obviously, I had to fly. Plane tickets are very expensive. This was the most expensive thing that was out of the whole trip. I flew Delta, which is a little more on the pricey side, but I'm more biased towards them because I'm a Sky member. I had friends fly United and Korean Air, and they had no complaints. They really liked it. But I just really recommend you track the dates for your trip and monitor the prices. Certain times of the year can be higher than others, and flying out during a weekday is usually cheaper than a weekend. So just keep that in mind. Budgeting. Budgeting is your friend. I over budgeted, which was great because it covered me not being able to work for a whole month while I was over there. Um, this little sheet off to the left is a worksheet that my institution gave me. It was really helpful. I would look into seeing if your institution has something like this. If not, then I also recommend using Microsoft Excel and creating your own like spreadsheet. I brought at least $500 in won when I went, and I did not spend all of it. I also used my credit card. In Korea, most places take Visa and MasterCard. I applied for a credit card for this trip since my bank charges a fee whenever I go overseas. So that also needs to be something you look into. I got the Capital One travel card so I could make money back while I was traveling. Also, I set up a GoFundMe to generate personal spending money. Just anything helps, as long as well as looking into more scholarships. My campus had a passport scholarship, and they covered me basically getting my passport, so that was also really nice. And just looking into anything like that that can really help you financially along the way. Mobile data. I should have looked more into this. I didn't. I waited until I got there to just decide to use my AT&T's international plan. It was quite expensive, so if I were you, I would definitely research more into it before you go. My friend used this iVideo Pocket Wi-Fi and said it was great, but a lot of places around Korea had free Wi-Fi. What I would really look into is like eSIMs and data plans, and see what is worth, you know, the money. Because I definitely used my phone a lot while I was over there, and I called people, and it's definitely something you would need. Transportation. So, your friends are T-Money cards. That's your friend. Um, you can find them in convenience stores and places like CU, 7-Eleven. There's also vending machines in certain like subways and like buildings that have T-Money cards in them. Don't overload your T-Money card. You will not use that much, I promise. I think I started out with 1800 won on my T-Money card, and if I needed more, I think I reloaded it with like 400 won, and I still have money on it that I didn't use. But if you plan to be in Seoul for more than like 20 days, like for at least 30 days, I recommend getting a climate card. It's 62,000 won without the biking option, and it's 65,000 won with it. It gives you unlimited use of public transportation for 30 days. You can purchase it in the subways at the Seoul Metro Information Center. The T-Money is still good to have in addition to that because there are lines outside of Seoul and certain lines. There's one line within the city, and the intercity buses are excluded from climate cards. But you can use the T-Money cards with those. Also, the T-Money cards are like really cute. So these are some apps I found helpful. The Balance Check app. Sadly, it's only available to Android users, but it allows you to use the NFC on your phone to check the balance of your T-Money card rather than having to go to the machine in the subway. Papago is like a lifesaver. It is a lot more accurate than Google Translate. I definitely recommend using it. Naver Map was really easy for me to navigate. It's set up a lot like Google Maps. I like it because it shows you multiple types of routes, like the best, fastest, less of a walk, stuff like that. And it shows you how much won total you'll spend with your T-Money card. It also shows you what time the subway lines arrive and stuff like that. Also, Kakao Taxi I found worked way better than Uber, at least for me. I had both of the apps and we used both of them, but Kakao Taxi was just infinitely better. Alrighty, for my K-pop lovers, I found this website called Duck Place, and it allows you to find club sleeve events going on around Seoul, Busan, just anywhere in Korea. You could just put in your location and it'll find events going on and what cafes, the directions, and all of that. I got to go to a Taemin birthday one. But yeah, I'll link that in the description below. For ticketing, I used Korea Travel Easy to go to SBS Gayo, and I used Interpark Global to get tickets to Taeyoung's photo exhibition. I also got to go to Waterbomb Music Festival, but I did that through their own website. Tickets are inexpensive. I think I paid $250 for SBS Gayo and $150 for Waterbomb. And then Taeyoung's photo event was free. I didn't use Yes24, but my friend did and said it was similar to Interpark. But yeah, ticketing is actually easier than what most people say. Here's some photos. That's from Waterbomb and SBS and Taeyoung's photo exhibition. That's Latte World, Jimin's Dad's Cafe, a statue at Myeongdong. This is Jimin's Muse event that I got to go to. That's the famous Spring Day bus stop, a tattoo I got in Hongdae, a movie theater in Latte World Mall, and some photo cards I got from Taeyoung's photo exhibition. That's the night view from Namsan Tower, Busan Culture Village, and that is the bridge, Gwangan Bridge in Busan. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to know more, I'll link my socials below, along with the links to like Gilman and other links that I found helpful for my study abroad. But yeah, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message or comment below and let me know if you need anything. Thanks!